So we've already got 2 videos down. We just need 1 more. And that is growing up with you as a shit brother. Hey fam, okay. Now we're going to talk about when we were kids and how shit this guy was when we were sharing the console. This is how it would go down. Ready? Okay, whoever dies gets off. The classic, whoever dies gets off. I'm sure heaps of siblings out there know what we're talking about. Ralph would die. Like, he was actually probably the best because he was the oldest or whatever. He would die. Okay, I'm not getting off.
Not just because I was the oldest, by the way.
Okay, I'm not getting off. It's like, dude, get off, man. It's like 4 other brothers all waiting for a turn. No, I'm not getting off. And oldest brother, you guys know what I'm talking about, always gets the first controller. Player 1 always went to the oldest
There
brother.
were like all these other shitty controllers lying around from like Mad Cats or whatever, like the dirtiest, crappiest controllers with like broken analog sticks and awful buttons and
it's like
shit that just didn't work, and I'm like, that's your controller.
Yeah, it's like when your mate comes over and tries to get the player 1, you're like, listen here, mate.
Listen, mate, this is my fucking
my
house. You're not gonna come into my house
You
and
ain't
steal
getting
my
that.
player 1
You ain't
controller.
getting that one player controller. No way.
No, but like, to be real though, I was a bit of a dick, right?
Oh, totally.
I was a massive dick when it came to video games, like being player 1.
I think, you know what? I reckon it would still, he would try and do it now. If we
No.
down,
What actually happens now? This is a true story, right? And this is like we play Street Fighter together or whatever.
Oh.
And then I lose.
Oh, yes.
And then I have this like natural inclination, like I'm just not gonna get off. And then I'm like, wait, I'm not alled to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm an adult now.
This is
I
what
can't be a
happens.
fuck with.
I'm better at Street Fighter than he is.
It's not true,
100%.
by
Alright, he's like, oh, let's
totally
play.
making shit
I
up.
beat him once.
We'll have
We
to
were at PAX. I played the new Street Fighter. Remember this? I
beat
played
me
with
one
one
time.
hand. I played with one hand. I was like, okay. I used only heavy kicks and heavy punches.
He's
I beat him.
not
He's
even
like,
true.
I don't want to play anymore. You win. Perfect.
That story, first of all, isn't even true.
This is true.
It's
Yeah,
not true.
it is.
No, okay, it is true.
Yes. Thank you. He's gonna edit it out, by the way.
I will totally.
Story wasn't true. Edit. Yeah, but like it was interesting. Like especially remember the old days where we would go to Civic Video or something.
Yeah.
And like hire out a game. We'd just play the shit out of that game for like 5 days.
Yeah, back in the day when we were kids. Because I think probably everyone was like this. You couldn't buy all the games, so obviously you went to the video store.
The video is that even a thing anymore?
It's
Actually,
not
no.
a thing anymore.
No. I've
They're
seen
gone.
1 or 2. I'm just like, oh my god.
But anyway, so to jog our memory about what it was like growing up with video games, I got.
Oh, he's got something. I actually didn't even know this. This is all gonna be edited out. But if I was editing, I would let you see how slow this person is. Where did you get this?
I got one this week. I
Bullshit.
swear to God, yeah. So the story is
I
that,
did not know this.
Yeah, I talked to. I was talking about this last week on Twitter, and then some dude. Oh, I'm gonna look up his name now, so I thank him properly, right?
Does it
He
open
reached
though?
out to me, and he's like, "Oh, I've got one of those. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Really?
And he's like, "Here you go. Here's a really fair price for it." His name was Donovan. I'm not going to say his last name.
Donovan is a wonderful
Donovan
fellow.
is the man, right? And he's like, he sent it to me, and here it is. And you know what the really funny thing was?
That is so sick.
It's cool, eh? It's very cool. Just you can have a look at it, so you can see.
Hey, I'm
what
not
it's
even
like.
showing you guys. I'm just like,
Yeah, just like you're like, wow, that's amazing. I love that shit, man. It's so good.
That is actually sick.
The funny thing was
That is so sick.
the funny thing is my wife doesn't play video games, right? As soon as I got it out, she's like, oh, that's awesome. She sat down in front of the TV and played it for like an hour because she had a
It just
NES.
looks pretty. It's just so awesome.
She had a NES when she was like growing up, and she used to play Kid Icarus. And as soon as she sat down and started playing through Kid Icarus, she like remembered where everything was. She remembered the paths to go and everything. She's like, no, you don't. go
What
that way,
games
you
are
go that
actually
way."
on here? I didn't
There's
know.
30 games. So what we can do is we can plug it in. We can play something while we're talking.
100%. Yeah. Let's do it. We've got to move these tissues.
On.
Wonder why they're doing here.
Stylish. Right, let's do this.
What's Double Dragon?
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Joking. Just kidding.
Oh, shit, I was so triggered right then. So this is us playing the. We finally set it all up now. This
And
is
I got
NES
player
content.
1. Like, what the hell's
Well,
going
there's
on
only
here?
one controller now, so
He's only being nice because you guys are watching.
that's true.
Otherwise, he'd
There's
be like,
actually
I'm not getting off. I'm not getting off. Oh, I've actually seen this before.
Yeah, of course you have.
Like, Mario's the
Wait, was this in
ref.
Back to the Future as well?
Something like that. I've seen it before too. Somewhere.
Definitely seen it. This guy.
Look at him. Fight! Yo, win! Hadouken! Hadouken!
How good was
How do I...
old shit?
Oh, that's really cool.
Come on, man! Come on!
Yeah,
come
come
at
on.
me! Come at me!
That's pretty cool.
It's actually all right.
Actually, I would actually play this. I thought that I would just like... I would jump on there like... Never actually.
Yeah, you're like,
No, I would. I totally would. I
Full of
totally
shit.
would. Oh, I'm exhausted. Okay, that's not good.
It's like Dark Souls mechanic. So you run out of stamina. This is the Dark Souls of boxing games,
Yeah.
can I just say. This is actually a very accomplished game. Like, you can actually see watching this is a good video game.
Yeah.
We got a
1,
little Mario
2,
as the...
3.
So, the games that we
Ninja
had...
Gaiden.
The games that we had back in the day...
Just scribble it down.
Radius was actually the game that I think I played more than anything else on the NES.
Really?
This was, like, my favorite fucking game.
How big was this thing originally?
Oh, dude. It was, like, as big as the
Really?
PS4, yeah. This is so... Wait, why isn't it working?
It is working. You're shooting.
I'm
Aren't
not
you?
moving though. Oh, I know what it was. That was showing me. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm so confused.
Okay. He's going to edit this out.
I'm gonna edit that
He
out,
was
sure.
like, oh my god, I can't move. It was showing you how to play. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
But like, it just makes you remember
Oh.
games were hard back then.
Games. Ah! That was
And
stupid.
yes!
That was so dumb. No way. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's so good. Older brother tactics. Oh yeah. But like, it makes you remember how, first of all, hard games were. Because they were like really tough. Like now, there's this idea that you need
Actually,
to like.
if I think about it, I'm like, oh, old games like super easy. But you're right, actually.
No way.
Like,
Old games way
some
harder.
of them were so difficult.
They were far simpler mechanically, but just way
Yeah.
harder in terms of what they asked you to do, each of those mechanics.
Yeah.
Way harder. Hopefully it's game over now and you can't do anything.
Yo! It is game over.
It is game over, yes!
Next
Let's
game.
play something else. What were the games that you think were the most played games in our childhood as we were growing up?
Oh, there is no question what I'm going... You know what I'm going to say.
I mean...
Mortal Kombat. My god, we played so much Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3 is probably one of the best games ever made. Like...
I think we played disproportionately that much compared to something like GoldenEye or...
Oh, GoldenEye. Okay. Well, okay. In terms of each console, Sega, we played like...
We got Mortal Kombat, right? And
Yeah.
my mum bought it for us, right?
Mortal Kombat
And
1?
Mortal Kombat 1,
Yeah.
And like, you know, you shouldn't buy that for kids.
Nah,
you
totally should.
You're like, you shouldn't buy that. Because I worked in a video game store later on, and then parents would come in and they'd be like, oh, I want to buy GTA 3 for little Johnny.
Bone
He's
Storm!
like six years old or whatever. I'm like, listen, just so you know, it's not really intended. You can kind of like pick up prostitutes and beat them to death and then get the money back. And the parents are like, listen, I'm not really looking for a review. I just want the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. I'm like, enjoy. You know? Enjoy.
I'm not sharing with Karen. Buying 2 Bone Storms.
But like, my mum bought us Mortal Kombat and we played the shit out of Mortal Kombat. We definitely played, because I think we had a NES first, and I think we played that. But I think the first console that we played together as brothers was actually the Mega Drive. Like, that's the one
game,
we were all
though?
old enough.
What game?
Oh, we played Sonic. We played
Sonic.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat,
yeah.
We played Sonic 2. We played like everything. We just we had heaps of games on that
Yeah,
game.
but I think Mortal Kombat was the one that we played mostly together.
Yeah, I agree. That was
That
when
was
I think
like
I started playing multiplayer. And then
Sonic. Yes, I played a lot of Sonic games.
do you remember playing Batman Returns, like the Batman game on thing?
That
And
was so good.
and it was really hard.
Yes.
Oh, do you remember the Michael Jackson Moonwalker game?
Yes.
Yes.
Michael.
Now I remember. And like you would do like this Michael Jackson Moonwalker game.
Yeah.
You were like literally Michael Jackson fighting like zombies. or
Funnily
whatever.
enough, you would have to collect children. You would. Remember, you'd have to like find them.
That's true. That was
Remember,
fucking
you had to
creepy.
do that. That was like
But,
his
like,
thing
you would
when
be
he
like-
was making the game. He was like, make sure there's plenty of children.
But you were the Moonwalker, and so you would wear this awesome suit, and you had all these moves that where you would like attack someone by going like this, like woo,
Yeah.
woo, and like
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
could
yeah.
throw your hat like at enemies, and,
and
it would
like,
come back.
and the jukeboxes. Remember the jukeboxes? You have to do something with the jukeboxes.
I don't know that.
And maybe it was the very beginning. He would like throw. I know it's like the same thing as the film clip, but like something with jukeboxes too.
Michael!
I don't remember
This
that.
is all slowly coming back to us.
But then there was this special move that Michael had where he would press a button and start dancing, and then all of the zombies would dance with him,
I don't
and
remember
then
that.
they would drop dead at the end.
Actually, I remember that.
yeah,
Sorry, I do
yeah.
remember a little bit of that. Yeah.
So then we got a 64 and we all played that together, and that's when we had GoldenEye,
Yeah.
best fucking game of all time. And
Remember Toilet Time? we played that game so much in a specific level. We knew when they were gonna spawn.
yeah, you kill
in that
someone in
vent.
one place.
You know that vent, and then have to like look down. You're like, They were just waiting for them to drop.
No, and then you would get the remote mines and you would throw them up there.
Yeah,
and you would train them while they're still in the vent.
Oh, and the golden gun.
Totally.
Man,
And
that
you
was
had-
such a great game.
And we had to ban Oddjob because he was so short and
Oddjob.
you couldn't aim with the controller to easily kill him.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
was cheating. Like, he wasn't allowed. How good does Mario look?
It looks really
Like,
nice.
visually as a thing, like looking at the visual palette of
Yeah.
Mario, maybe it's because it's now nostalgic and we like this.
But has it been
like,
touched up a little bit?
No, it's just exactly the same.
Wow,
It's just
no,
in
it's-
HD
it's
graphics.
so-
It's like 1080p.
It's
that's
so
all.
pretty.
But like, it just has a great visual design. Like the blue background and the hills and the pipes and the bricks and Mario. Like,
Yeah.
it just looks fucking nice.
Yeah, you can
so many
see-
old games you look back on and you're like, that looks pretty garbage.
Yeah.
But this just doesn't ever look bad.
I know what you
know?
mean.
It
Yeah, I know
just-
what you mean.
I think I bought the PlayStation. No, Conrad got it for his birthday.
No, he got the N64 for his birthday.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Do you remember?
cool. Yeah, so one of our other brothers.
I think
now
he
who
traded in his bike for that or something. Do you remember that?
doesn't- trading in your bike for
He
a
traded in the
64. That's like
I remember
that's
looking-
great. That's great parenting. If my son
Yeah,
said
yeah,
to me,
yeah,
"Dad,
yeah.
I want to trade in my bike to
I
get
don't
a
wanna
video
do
game
any-
console," I'd be like, "Proud of you,
I
son."
don't want to do any exercise anymore. I just want to sit there and play video games.
I'd be like,
I love you, son.
"You are my son." Then we got a GameCube.
Yeah. But then, like,
We're
was-
getting older at that point, I think.
I-
and
we were getting
playing less
older.
multiplayer games. We bought a Dreamcast,
yes.
and we
Soul
played
Calibur.
so much Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, yeah.
Fuck, Soul Calibur was an awesome
I don't know
game.
if you guys think the same, but did you first see Soul Calibur on Dreamcast and you're like, oh my god, this looks like
Yeah.
so good.
I definitely
We're so
remember
on.
blowing my load over.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time I saw
For
it.
me, I was like, wow, we're actually crossing over now.
Yeah.
You know? But now I look back and I'm just like, shit, that looks terrible.
Yeah, but I think that having four brothers growing up is actually like one of the best
Best
home
things ever.
video game arcades you can imagine because
It's like a LAN party all the time.
You've always got someone to play with. Like, and this was before, don't forget, because now you play games online, right? So it's whatever, who cares? Back then, you couldn't play games online. So if you had a multiplayer game and you had no mates to play with, right? You had no brothers and sisters, you couldn't enjoy Mario Kart properly, like real Mario Kart.
That's so true.
We played 4-player battle Mario Kart endlessly, constantly.
Yes.
So the fact that we could
Battle,
do that,
select your player.
the fact that we could do that was just awesome. Like that was super rad. I really love that.
This is number 3. I just thought we'd quickly finish on like showing the evolution of Mario. Because no one else would know the evolution. Huh?
It's true.
Actually, kind
This actually looks worse.
Yes, it looks prettier in the first one.
The first one looks better than this. Like
really
way
does.
better, in fact.
Told you, man, it's difficult. I told you this shit is hard,
This
man.
shit is hard. Especially if you're a retard.
Here we go. I'm gonna get it this time. Here we go.
I bet you do exactly the same.
No! I look fatter now.
You do. You look. Mario looks
really
fat.
fat.
He does. He legit does.
Oh, I thought I could jump on that.
No,
I
you
can't. I knew that. Just testing the fans, and they knew too. Mushroom, huh?
But oh my god.
I'm so bad at this game,
is
dude.
pretty
What the
control.
actual fuck?
Let me show you how it's done.
Here we go.
In before dead.
He'll
straight
die.
away. 2 seconds later.
2 seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know. Thank
good.
you.
Good.
Totally nailed that.
Yeah. Did you die?
No, I finished it, like I said. Anyway, we had some good times growing up with video games.
Yeah, we did.
And we didn't play any sports.
No, we didn't.
And
Apart from esports, with each other,
with esports with each other. We were esports athletes before we were real athletes, but we had good times.
and we're still not there in terms of being real athletes, but we'll be there one day.
One day,
Is that a
sure.
cloud that I can see? No, I can't.
And, yeah.
How do I? Oh my freaking god!